Have you ever heard of a military commander who was undefeated in every single battle he led? I'm not talking about a movie character, but a real-life hero from history, Admiral Yi Sun-sin of Korea. His story is so incredible, it sounds like something straight out of an epic film. Born in 1545 during Korea's Joseon dynasty, Yi Sun-sin didn't have an easy start. He came from a family that had fallen out of political favor. Despite this, he was determined to serve his country and passed the military exam, though not on his first try. This early persistence was a sign of the incredible resolve he would show later in life. He started his career in various posts, building a reputation for being principled and incorruptible, which, believe it or not, made him a few enemies among the powerful elite. But his true genius shone brightest when Japan invaded Korea in 1592. The Joseon Navy was in disarray, massively outnumbered and outgunned. This is where Yi Sun-sin stepped in as the commander of the Left Jeolla Naval District. He knew he couldn't win with brute force. Instead, he used brilliant strategy, superior knowledge of the local currents and coastlines, and a secret weapon, the turtle ship. These geobuxian, or turtle ships, were ironclad assault ships, some of the first of their kind in the world. They were like floating fortresses, able to ram enemy vessels and fire cannons from all directions while being protected from enemy fire. Under Yi's command, these ships became the stuff of legend. In battle after battle, from Okpo to Hansan Island, Yi's small fleets crushed much larger Japanese forces without losing a single one of his own ships. It was simply astonishing. But his journey wasn't all victories. Due to political jealousy and court intrigue, he was stripped of his command, tortured, and demoted to a common foot soldier. It was a devastating blow. But when the Korean Navy, under a less competent commander, was nearly annihilated, the royal court had no choice but to reinstate him. What followed was his most legendary feat, the Battle of Myeongnyang. With only 13 ships remaining against a Japanese fleet of over 130, the situation seemed hopeless. But Yi famously said, "I still have 12 ships," later correcting it to 13 after one more joined. Using his mastery of the treacherous currents in the Myeongnyang Strait, he lured the Japanese fleet into a narrow channel where their numbers were useless. In one of the greatest naval victories in history, he defeated the massive enemy fleet, turning the tide of the war once again. Tragically, Admiral Yi was struck by a stray bullet in his final battle, the Battle of Noryang. Even as he was dying, his last words were a command to his men to keep beating the war drums and hide his death, so the final victory could be secured without demoralizing his forces. He was a hero until his very last breath. Today, Sun-sin is revered as one of the greatest heroes in Korean history, a symbol of courage, integrity, and strategic genius. His story is a powerful reminder that with brilliance and unwavering spirit, even the most impossible odds can be overcome. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this piece of history, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.